Welcome to the deep dive. Today we are going to look at um, a very normal day.
Right. Just a simple day in the life of a modern worker. Her name is Anna.
Yeah, Anna. And, in millions of years of human history, our bodies were not made to wake up early, sit in traffic, and, stare at a computer all day.
Oh, definitely not. It is a very strange environment for us, but we do it every single day.
We do. And our mission today is to look at Anna's day and really understand how we survive this routine.
And we are also going to practice some real life, daily English, the words you need every single day.
Exactly. Words like go, eat, work, and sleep. We want to help you, the listener, talk about your own day.
So we will pause sometimes, and we will ask you to speak out loud.
Right. Let's make this a conversation. So let's start with the morning routine.
The very beginning of the day.
The text says, Anna wakes up at 7 in the morning, and, well, she feels tired.
Very tired. But she gets out of bed anyway.
We all know that universal feeling, right? It is 7 a.m., and your body is just begging to stay in bed.
Oh, yeah, because her biology wants to sleep more. Waking up to an alarm is, it's a shock.
It really is. So let's practice this basic step. I will say it, and then you try. I wake up at 7.
Now you say it. I wake up at 7.
Good. Now, let's change it a little. She wakes up at 7.
Your turn. She wakes up at 7.
Perfect. So Anna's tired, but she goes to the kitchen. She needs fuel.
Right. The document says she eats eggs, toast, and coffee.
Yes, coffee, which is, basically magic for tired people.
It is. I mean, she is not just eating because it tastes good. She is eating to wake up her brain.
The eggs give her long-term energy. The toast gives her quick energy.
And the coffee, well, coffee actually hides the tired feeling. It blocks the sleepy signals in her brain.
Wow. So it's a biological trick. She tricks her brain so she can go to work.
Exactly. Let's practice some food vocabulary. Listen and repeat. She eats breakfast.
No, you say it. She eats breakfast.
She eats breakfast at 8.
You try. She eats breakfast at 8.
She eats eggs for breakfast.
Your turn. She eats eggs for breakfast.
Great job. Now think about your morning. What do you eat for breakfast?
Yeah, answer out loud. Do you eat eggs? Do you drink coffee?
It is good to practice about your own day. So she eats, and then she has to leave.
Right. The text says she gets dressed, grabs her bag, and leaves the house at 8 a.m.
And she takes the public bus to work.
This part is really interesting. The text has a very specific note. It says, on the bus, she looks at her phone.
Right. She looks at her phone.
I want to ask you about this. Is looking at her phone just like a bad habit?
Well, no, not really. I mean, think about the bus.
It's crowded, right? And loud.
Exactly. A bus is full of strangers. It is noisy, so her brain feels a little stressed.
Oh, I see. So the phone is like a shield.
Yes. It is a safe space. It's a door between her quiet home and her busy office.
Like an airlock on a spaceship. You don't just open the door to space. You use the airlock to adjust.
That is a great way to say it. The bus is her airlock. She is preparing her mind for work.
Let's practice this transit phase. Repeat after me. I go to work.
Now you say it. I go to work.
I take the bus.
Your turn. I take the bus. I look at my phone.
Now you try. I look at my phone.
Nice. So, how do you go to work? Do you take a bus? Do you drive a car?
Tell us out loud. Use the words I go to work by.
Awesome. Okay, so now it is 9 a.m. Anna arrives at work.
And from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., she works in an office.
The description of her work is very simple. It says she writes emails and talks to people.
That is the modern economy right there, writing emails and talking to people.
It's so true. We use big words for our jobs, but really we just type on a computer and talk.
But that kind of work is actually very tiring.
Wait, really? But she is just sitting in a chair.
Yes, but her brain is working very hard. For most of human history, people worked with their hands.
Like growing food or building houses.
Right, tangible things. But writing an email is abstract data. Her brain never sees a physical result.
Oh, I get it. So the brain stays in the state of constant low-level stress.
Exactly. We call it mental fatigue. Her brain gets very, very tired. Let's practice some work words. Repeat after me. She works in an office.
Now you try. She works in an office.
She writes emails.
Your turn. She writes emails.
And think about you. Where do you work? Do you work in an office? Do you write emails?
Say it out loud. I work at.
Good. So Anna is working, and her brain is getting tired. But then it's 12 p.m.
The best time of the day? Lunch.
Yes. The text says she eats lunch with her friend Sarah. And it specifically says they talk and laugh.
This is a very, very important part of the document.
I agree. Usually we think the work is the main event, right?
Yeah.
And lunch is just a quick break.
Right. Just to get food.
But reading this, the morning is so robotic. Wake up, eat, bus, emails. Is it possible that lunch with Sarah is the most important part?
Psychologically, yes, absolutely.
Tell me more about that. Why is Sarah so important?
Well, think about stress. All morning, Anna's stress levels are going up. The alarm, the crowded bus, the hard thinking at work.
Yeah, there's a lot of stress.
If that continues all day, she will burn out. She will crash.
So Sarah's the solution.
Yes. Laughing with a friend actually changes her body. It stops the stress chemicals.
Wow. So laughing is not just fun. It is biological medicine.
Exactly. It helps her relax completely. Lunch with Sarah gives her the emotional energy to finish the day.
I love that. A friend gives you energy. Let's practice this.
Yeah.
Repeat after me. I have a friend.
Now you say it. I have a friend.
I eat lunch with my friend.
Your turn. I eat lunch with my friend.
We talk and laugh.
Try it. We talk and laugh.
Excellent. Now I want you to think. Who is your friend at work or school? Who do you talk to?
It is an important question. We all need a Sarah.
We really do. Okay, so lunch is over. Anna goes back to work until 5 p.m.
And then the workday ends. She goes home.
And the text has this great symmetry here. At 7 a.m., she felt tired. Now at 5 p.m., she is home, and it says Anna feels tired.
The circle is complete. She spent all her energy.
Right. She is back home, and the evening routine is very simple.
Yes. It says she eats dinner, she watches TV.
And at 10 p.m., she goes to bed to sleep and rest.
And then the document ends with one strong line. Tomorrow, she will do it again.
Tomorrow, she will do it again. It sounds almost, sad, doesn't it?
It sounds heavy, yes.
I want to ask about the TV part. She just sits and watches TV. Isn't that just wasting time? Shouldn't she learn something new?
That is what modern society tells us. We think we must always be productive.
Right, hustle culture.
But biologically, watching TV is exactly what her brain needs.
Wait, really? Passive TV watching is good for her.
Yes. Remember the airlock on the bus? She needs a reverse airlock now.
Oh. A way to calm down from the high stress of the office.
Exactly. Her brain was running fast all day. She cannot just turn it off and go to sleep immediately.
I see. So TV is easy. It takes no decisions.
Right. It distracts her from work problems, but it doesn't make her think hard. It helps her nervous system slow down.
So it is active recovery.
Yeah.
She is fixing her brain so she can do it all again tomorrow.
Yes. It is a necessary reset. Let's practice the evening words. Listen and repeat. I go home at 5.
Say it out loud. I go home at 5.
She eats dinner.
Your turn. She eats dinner.
I watch TV.
Try it. I watch TV.
I sleep at 10.
Now you. I sleep at 10.
Great job. So what time do you sleep? Do you watch TV in the evening?
Yeah, talk about your night. What do you do?
It is good to see the patterns in our own lives.
It really is. And looking back at that final line, tomorrow, she will do it again.
The loop. The daily routine.
If you think her day is boring, it sounds sad. But if you see it as survival, it is actually beautiful.
I think it is very comforting. Routine is how we protect ourselves in a crazy world.
Wake up, drink coffee, commute safely, work hard, laugh with a friend, rest, repeat.
Millions of people do this every day. It keeps the world running.
It absolutely does. We are biological creatures just trying to live in a modern world.
And the simple words wake, eat, work, laugh, sleep are the most important words we have.
So if you're listening to this, I hope you can say your routine clearly now. Let's do one final big practice.
Listen to the whole story and then we will ask you a question.
I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I sleep at 10.
So can you do it? Say 4 sentences about your day right now. Go ahead.
We'll wait. What time do you wake up?
What do you eat?
Where do you go?
When do you sleep?
Excellent. Practice makes perfect. And before we go, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Something to mull over today.
Think about your own routine. What is your airlock? How do you transition from home to work?
And what fuel gets you through the morning?
But mostly think about the people. In the middle of all the hard work and stress, who is the Sarah in your day?
Who is the friend that makes you laugh and makes the whole cycle worthwhile?
It is a vital question. Find your Sarah today. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Keep practicing your English, and we will see you next time.